What's up, riders? In this video, we're going to cover day 2 of my St. Louis trip. So stay tuned and let's check it out. Okay guys, hey, it's Atlanta Rider here. Day 2 of my St. Louis trip. If you missed day 1 from Amarillo to Pryor, Oklahoma, go check that video out. So day 2, I woke up in Pryor. I texted my buddy. So of course, the whole point of the trip was gonna go see my best friend from boot camp in St. Louis, Missouri. So anyhow, woke up that morning, texted him, and found out that he was still sick. So this actually kind of worked in my favor. So when planning this trip, I had planned on going to from Pryor to St. Louis, and I made it to the Lake of Ozarks, and it was about 4 o'clock, and there was still a good 3-hour ride in front of me. So yeah, I just went ahead and got a room at the Lake of the Ozarks. Left Pryor, went up through the the Lake of the Cherokee, very beautiful. Stopped in Springfield and actually stopped at Springfield Harley Davidson. Got this shirt. I'm showing you this shirt this time. I thought the back is pretty cool. I actually had two Harley Davidson stops on this trip, so I figured I'd wear one shirt during my opening and the other one during the closing. So anyhow, yeah, let me show you the route and the what I took video wise, and maybe you can make that ride too, because it was a really good ride. Check out Rever here. This is actually the full day that I had planned on going to St. Louis, but did not make it out of the way, as I said in the intro. So I leave Pryor, Oklahoma that morning, going down OK 20 eastbound. It was a little bit cool that morning, as you can see from me wearing my thermals. First lake I got was to Lake Hudson. It was very pretty, very calm, not a lot of wind. The lake was just pretty much like glass, and it was just a beautiful morning, as you can see. Sky's clear. I didn't have the rain I had to outrun for my first day, and it was just a beautiful ride. So here I'm showing you, I like Atlases, so I purchased a Harley Davidson Atlas version 2006, and around the Lake of the Cherokee was the feature ride in that Atlas. They have different states, not all 50, but Oklahoma was featured in it, and around the Lake of the Ozarks is, the Grand Ole Lake of the Cherokee was one of the featured. It was incredibly beautiful. The trees, how green it was. They had gotten a lot of rain, which I think we all have this year, but it's very green, very beautiful. Roads were in good condition for the most part, especially for Oklahoma. We did start to get in some twists and turns. Wasn't too bad. It was kind of a nice warm up. And then here soon you'll see some pictures of the lake. I stopped, found a good stopping spot next to the Grand Ole Lake of the Cherokee, and took a picture of the lake and took a picture of the bike by the lake. And took a bit of a butt break, smoke, of course, enjoy my cigars. Here's some twists here. A lot of houses in the area. I went maybe 5 miles over the speed limit. Didn't get too crazy. I was a bit concerned about deer, but I did not see any deer on this leg. Here we are at the lake. They actually had these crane-looking birds floating on these logs in the middle of the lake. It was kind of neat, and there's old Ruby. So after this break, this is where the twists and turns really begin, and that's probably the majority of my video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you some music so you can enjoy this scenery, enjoy these twists and turns, and then I'll go back to narrating after the Grand Ole Lake of the Cherokee. Enjoy.
A few moments ago, they snatched you. It takes you to a far unknown world, to paradise. Another row of flames
Man, what a great ride that was. I really enjoyed those twists and turns. Again, that was on OK 20 East, right around about the middle of the lake, the Grand Lake of the Cherokee. So after that, the twists and the turns, they do pretty much chill out from there, and you start getting more flat, more straight runs, few sweeping S turns and whatnot, but still a great ride. Still around the lake, you're on OK 20 East, and then you take OK 50 North and OK 10 North. You'll still see some lakes there. You could see one there on the left of me. And then shortly after, you take US 60 East. And actually, this turnabout was weird. US 60 East had several of these turnabouts. Seemed a little odd. It's not a very popular thing in the panhandle of Texas. But anyways, broke up the monotony. You saw those vehicles, military vehicles going by as well. I saw a lot of them. Of course, I waved at them, being an ex-military guy myself. Waved hi to them and really enjoyed that. So anyways, US 60 East, a lot of rock formations there, like there, where they carved the road through the hills. It was a very beautiful ride. Once I got to Springfield, I stopped at Renegade Harley Davidson. They were pretty nice. Picked up my shirt for my son and a buddy, my poker chip for myself, and hat, pin for my bike. If you watch some of my shorts, anytime I myself go to a Harley dealership, I buy myself a poker chip, and then if I go on the bike, the bike gets a pin. So, and I did transfer my pins to my new bike. I just look at it as those are ones I've ridden to. I kind of hated getting rid of Rudy. It'd have been nice to know that those pins went with that bike, but is what it is. Another cool thing at Renegade, ran into some riders. They noticed that my Texas license plate, asked me where I was from in Texas. I told them Amarillo, and sure enough, they were from the Panhandle as well, a little further south in the Lubbock area. They asked, what I was doing, and told them I was headed to see my best friend from boot camp, and they were asked them what they were doing, and they ride with the American Legion. Amarillo doesn't have an American Legion motorcycle or riding club, but I guess they do down south, and there was some kind of ride up there. So it was cool to meet those guys. When I left Springfield, you're going to see Rever come up here real shortly. I left Springfield taking US 65 north, and then that would finally run into US 73 north. That here it comes in about 10 seconds. Man, it was a beautiful area. Missouri is just beautiful. Oh, no, that's not it. It's not coming. Sorry. It'll come up here shortly, but I didn't have a lot. So I did mess up, I think. You'll see, I think I tried to turn off my camera, and I guess I didn't get it off. And so when I pulled into Springfield, I went to turn it back on, and the battery was dead, so I didn't get any pictures of me going into Springfield. And for some reason, I don't seem to have a lot going out of Springfield either. But again, headed out of Springfield, you'll see on Rever, US 65 north to then US 73 north. And then that will merge into US 54. And US 54 will take you into the Lake of the Ozarks. So this is me actually kind of getting real close now to the Lake of the Ozarks. It was very, very beautiful. A lot of the rocks through the road, and then actually, if you'll see coming up here to the left here in a minute, I did not see any deer except for that one right there. And thank God I was rolled through when I did. If I was maybe 20 seconds behind, me and that deer might have got met real up close and personal. So thank God that didn't happen. And here we are at the Lake of the Ozarks. I pulled into the Lake of the Ozark Harley Davidson. Cool little place. Got my swag. It's in Ocean Beach, Missouri. Talked to some guys there they were actually having a ride, and that was one of the stopping points. I talked to some guys there and decided that I had way too long of a ride to get to St. Louis for the day. So since my buddy was sick, I stopped, got a little place right on the lake. Here's Ruby taking a break. It was a good stop. All right, riders, that was day 2 of my trip from Amarillo to St. Louis. In particular, I left Pryor and stopped at Osage Beach, Missouri, the Lake of the Ozarks. Man, it was a really nice ride. All of it was very beautiful, but OK20 right around the Grand Old Lake of the Cherokee, those twists and turns, man, what a great ride that was. I really enjoy that. If you find yourself in that northwest corner of Oklahoma, I highly recommend hitting that area. I hope maybe I'll make another trip to Pryor, see family, and try some of the other roads that are in that area. So the atlas that I have, that technically wasn't the featured route in that atlas. But man, wow, it was beautiful. It was fun, good twists and turns, had a great time. So let's rate this ride, brother. All right, first one, 5 out of 5, brothers. Very beautiful throughout the whole ride, but especially that Oklahoma 20 right around the Grand Lake of the Cherokees. Push that to a 5 for sure. Awesome ride. I did say I was going to wear the shirt from the Lake of the Ozarks. I will show you it, but actually it's another shirt from Springfield. So I'm guessing my buddy Daniel has 2 Lake of the Ozarks Harley Davidson shirts. There's the front, there's the back. So yeah, yeah, what can I say? I guess I paid more attention to the fronts and the back when I was spreading out everything. It happens, no big deal. I got the poker chip and the hat pin, so. But it was a great ride, loved it. Recommend that area. Lake of the Ozarks, I'd love to spend more time there. Looked like plenty of rides there as well. So yeah, check that out. Next ride my next video will be the ride from Osage Beach to St. Louis. I could go kind of northeast and then east, right around the river. I think it's the Missouri River, if I remember correctly. But I'll cover all that in the next video. So be sure to check that out. That will be day 3, and we'll be halfway done. So yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, if you like my content, please give me a like, hit that subscribe button, and start following. Also, I am on Facebook. You can find me, the Llano Rider, as well. I post some funny stuff and some of my little short local rides and stuff like that. Again, guys, thank you for your patience. I don't make any money on my channel. I don't have any endorsements. So this is strictly a hobby. So I get things up and out as quick as I can. And as soon as we get this ride, I'll introduce you to the new bike. So again, I appreciate you guys. It's a beautiful day today. I am on call. All I have to do is answer the phone. I'm hoping my beautiful lady will take care of that so I can get a quick little ride in, but we'll see. Anyhow, guys, I appreciate you. You have a great day, and I'll get that next video up as soon as possible, and I hope to see you out there on the road.